For centuries, scientists have unlocked the mysteries of our world, bringing clarity to the unknown and answers to the unexplainable. But some questions remain unsolved, defying even the brightest minds. Today, we're diving into some of the most baffling mysteries that science still can't explain. Do you hold the key to what's been missing all along? In 1955, the MV Joyita set sail from Western Samoa, embarking on what was meant to be a routine journey to the Tokelau Islands. The ship never completed its voyage, and for nearly 7 decades, the fate of its passengers and crew has remained a haunting mystery. The MV Joyita departed on October 3rd, carrying 16 crew members and 9 passengers, including a doctor, Alfred Dennis Parsons. 2 days into the trip, the ship mysteriously vanished. When the vessel failed to arrive at its destination, alarm bells rang, and search teams were dispatched across the Pacific. Days later, the ship was discovered 1,000 miles off course, partially submerged, with no trace of its passengers or crew. On board, searchers found used medical supplies, suggesting injuries had occurred, and the radio had been tuned to the international distress frequency. However, despite an extensive search of the surrounding ocean, the crew and passengers were never found. What happened aboard the MV Joyita? And how did the ship drift so far off course? Theories range from pirate attacks to freak weather, but the true fate of the ship's occupants remains a mystery. In October 1954, the city of Florence, Italy, became the focal point of one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, when an event occurred that many still believe was an alien visitation. The baffling occurrence has left both experts and locals puzzled, and it remains a hotly debated topic even today. On October 27, 1954, football fans were eagerly filing into the stadium, anticipating a thrilling match. The excitement in the air was palpable as spectators prepared to watch their team take on the opposition. When the first whistle blew and the game kicked off, the fans expected nothing short of an action-packed match. What they experienced, however, went far beyond the usual sporting event. As the first half unfolded, the roars and cheers of the crowd grew louder. Fans were immersed in the game, celebrating goals and supporting their teams. But when halftime rolled around, things took an unexpected and eerie turn. People were moving around, grabbing refreshments, and returning to their seats when, just as the second half was about to start, the stadium fell into an odd silence. It wasn't just the spectators who stopped moving. The players themselves stood frozen, their eyes fixed on the sky. Hovering above them was something completely out of the ordinary. One of the players, speaking to the BBC, recalled, "I remember everything clearly. It was like an egg, slowly moving across the sky, with silver glitter falling from it. Everyone in the stadium was transfixed by the strange object floating overhead. Quickly, murmurs spread among the crowd that they were witnessing a UFO. As the strange sight continued, the game was suspended. Some people claimed they saw multiple cigar-shaped objects in the sky, while others reported seeing only one. Similar sightings were reported throughout Tuscany that day. After the objects vanished, a peculiar white, fluffy substance was discovered on trees just outside the city. Scientists who examined the material were unable to identify its origin, only intensifying speculation that Florence had been visited by extraterrestrial beings that October day. As the years go by, especially as the anniversary approaches, people in Florence recall the incident, many still unsure of what exactly they witnessed. Nearly 70 years later, the mystery of the Florence UFO remains unsolved, with experts still searching for answers. Were the people of Florence truly visited by beings from another world? Dion Rock has baffled historians and scientists for centuries, and even after hundreds of experts have examined it, we are no closer to uncovering its origins or significance. The first documented mention of Dion Rock dates back to 1690, when John Danforth, a reverend, wrote about the curious rock he found submerged in the Taunton River in Dighton, Massachusetts. This massive 40-ton boulder, standing 5 feet tall and 11 feet long, would likely go unnoticed if not for the peculiar carvings covering its surface. Intrigued by what he saw, Danforth made a drawing of the upper part of the rock's carvings, unable to capture the full design since the lower half remained submerged. Word about the discovery spread quickly, and the rock soon gained widespread attention. People from all walks of life offered their theories about the rock's carvings. One popular hypothesis was that it was a writing rock used by Native Americans. Others proposed that the carvings were left by extraterrestrials, sparking speculation that beings from another planet had visited Earth long ago. Additional theories suggested the carvings may have been created by explorers from Portugal, China, or even Japan. Despite these varied speculations, no consensus has ever been reached. As the debate over the rock's origins persisted, nature continued to erode the mysterious carvings as the rock lay submerged in the river. Nevertheless, people flocked to Dighton Rock each year, hoping to catch a glimpse of the enigmatic symbols and maybe even crack the code. In 1963, the rock was removed from the river during a dam construction project and placed in a museum to protect it from further erosion. Today, Dighton Rock sits in a small museum in Dighton Rock State Park, Berkeley, Massachusetts. Experts continue to study the ancient carvings, but the question remains: were these etchings the work of an ancient human civilization, or were they left by visitors from beyond our world? The discovery of the Feos Disc in 1908 sent shockwaves through the archaeological community, and more than a century later, it remains one of history's most intriguing artifacts. Unearthed in Crete, the disc is just 15 centimeters in diameter but holds a wealth of mystery. Stamped with a series of intricate symbols, the clay disc dates back to 1700 BCE, during the time of the Minoan civilization. With 45 distinct symbols, the disc captivated experts, who were eager to decipher its meaning and uncover what secrets it might hold about the Minoans. Despite extensive efforts, the meaning behind the symbols remained elusive. Many experts regarded the Feos Disc as one of the greatest unsolved puzzles in history. That is, until Dr. Gareth Owens of the Technical University of Crete decided to take on the challenge. After dedicating over 25 years of his life to studying the disc, Dr. Owens, in collaboration with Professor John Coleman from the University of Oxford, claimed to have deciphered 99% of the disc. According to Dr. Owens, the disc contains religious passages about a pregnant goddess, revealing important aspects of ancient Minoan religion. In 1973, a new conspiracy theory emerged that continues to challenge our understanding of Earth and the wider galaxy. This theory suggests that an extraterrestrial spacecraft, dubbed the Black Knight satellite, has been orbiting our planet for 13,000 years. The story gained renewed attention in 1998 when NASA captured images of a strange object floating in Earth's orbit. This fueled speculation that this mysterious object was indeed the Black Knight satellite. Supporters of the theory believe that one of the first signs of the satellite was detected by Nikola Tesla in 1889. While experimenting with radio waves from space, Tesla picked up bizarre signals, which he believed originated from intelligent beings on Mars. Some believe that Tesla had, in fact, intercepted transmissions from the Black Knight satellite, not Mars. Further adding to the mystery, in 1960, the U.S. Navy reportedly spotted a dark, tumbling object on their radar. The Pentagon was quick to dismiss the sighting, explaining that it was merely a satellite, but conspiracy theorists remain unconvinced. Proponents of the Black Knight theory argue that the U.S. government is hiding the truth about this ancient extraterrestrial presence. NASA has repeatedly stated that the dark object captured in 1998 was nothing more than a thermal blanket that had detached from a satellite. Despite these explanations, many continue to believe in the existence of the Black Knight satellite, and wonder whether extraterrestrial beings have been watching us for millennia. As we wrap up our journey through these enduring mysteries, remember that the quest for knowledge is ongoing. Each unanswered question fuels our curiosity and invites further exploration. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating content. Thank you for watching.